Hello, the Catholic Unschooler. Today we are making mozzarella bites. And the reason why we're making mozzarella bites is because when I make the sticks because I use the mozzarella sticks, when you take a bite after you've cooked it, it's just so choking that it's not even safe. So I cut them up into 4 little pieces, and they're like little mozzarella nuggets. Now, let's go.
Hello. So what we did was took a cheese stick and cut them into 4s. And then we dipped them into eggs and half and half.
So instead of using breadcrumb, which is bad for you, I don't care what kind of grain it is, being on a keto way of eating is best, so we're going to use flaxseed meal. It's a lot finer instead of the seeds. So if you look here, I have made a little concoction of the flaxseed, and I put fresh dried basil leaves that I keep that I buy at Market Basket, and I let them all dry out, and then they're so flavorful and they smell beautiful. And I put that in here with oregano, Himalayan salt, pepper, and did I say oregano? No. Oregano, and I think, the secret is onion powder, a lot of it. Don't ask me measurements. We don't do that here. My grandmother never did that. So we sprinkle to our liking. I like a lot of onion powder is the secret. And garlic powder is the secret. Dump it all in there, and then we're on to our next step.
So while you're breading your cheese sticks, I just want to tell you guys that there's a difference between virgin olive oil and olive oil.
Never trust a smile like this one.
So this one is for like putting salad on salads and stuff, and this is for like cooking.
And that is olive oil.
And that is olive oil.
Okay.
And this one evaporates quickly, and this doesn't.
Right.
So try not to get the egg in it when you're cooking. I can't do it. You know what? I need those little tweezers.
Yeah, you know what? Don't stab
I find using tongs easier than using like a fork or something like that. Even though you get less at a time. I'm just gonna shake it before I put more in.
Shake-a, shake-a, shake-a. Shake-a, shake-a, shake-a.
Alright, that looks good.
So even though I already put onion powder and garlic powder in the flaxseed, I like to sprinkle it extra. Oh, we're making a video. We're going back and forth, Daddy.
Cooking, kissing.
Cooking and kissing show.
Alright.
Okay, so I made my own little sauce. See, we put it in the dish afterwards. And what's nice about this is that you can use this organic tomato paste. It's really nice. It just has a few ounces. What does that say? I'm so blind. 6 ounces. Did I say 6? Right? Mm-hmm. Can't see. Okay, so 6 ounces. And you put it in your pan with 1 with 1 can of water. And then again, your oregano, your basil, your pepper, your salt. That's basically it. There's no magic trick to it. And maybe a little bit of olive oil if you want, but there's going to be plenty in this pan over here. Okay, so on to the next step.
Put your oil on medium heat.
Ew. We already cooked a bunch, that's why it looks like that. Okay, and then what happens when you turn it on?
The pan heats up.
So your oil is cooking, and then we're going to take our...
And my taste buds are ringing.
They're ringing. Oh, good, because you know what? What's that noise? Those are your taste buds. Okay.
Let's get this thing cooking.
So let's put it in because it's already hot from
One
last time.
by one.
Here we go. This is where patience is a virtue.
Get two.
Yeah, make sure they don't stick together though, because why?
I know. You know what? I'm just gonna do one. It's gonna take longer, but
Just keep it in
I have
the oil.
patience.
You know what? We're gonna put more oil in there.
Show you how to be someone.
Is he in there?
Yeah.
So you don't want to use the tongs here. I'm using a fork. But if one side looks brown, it's time to flip it over.
Okay.
Kissing and cooking.
Oh.
once in a while, just come in. All right.
Okay, so what do we do next?
We just flip these over. Flip these babes over. I can't do it. I really want to use the
Are they
tongs.
done on one side?
Sure. Yes.
They have to really be crispy looking on one side. If one isn't done, don't worry about checking all of them. Okay, you do have to keep your eyes peeled. When I say that to my children, they'd be like, ew, that's gross. So they will start to melt. Oh, thanks. That one was for me. Kissing with Keto.
That's neato.
That's neato. All right. It will start to melt if you let it go too long.
So they're done. So now we're just gonna put them on the plate. Kind of squishy.
And make sure that we have a paper plate and we have a paper towel to really absorb all the excess oil.
Oh, I just squished that one. This plate's too small.
Yeah, start
Get
spreading
all
them
of them.
around. All right, and then because they're bite size and it might be getting your fingers all yucky to dip it into the sauce, it's up to you. You can use a fork. You can use, what, a toothpick? You could probably do something like that.
Actually, smart.
Yeah. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mozzarella sticks or mozzarella bites. So, all right. Oh, please. All right. Good job. I will have to be a good hostess and try them out for you. Tough job I have. Everything's better with keto. Very chewy. Like I said before, you don't want to cook the whole stick. You'll suffocate to death. So, it's either kissing with keto or bon appetito with keto.
Bon appetito with keto.
Or kissing